14 and I'm about to go to Cyprus. I'm a freshman, incoming freshman.
I'm Daniel Manotin, and I'm going to Cypress Bay. I'm a freshman. I'm alto.
I'm Atlas. I'm 15 and I go to West Boca.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. Where did you
I go to
go?
West Boca.
Okay, how old are you?
15.
15. Got it.
Okay.
Speak up, gentlemen.
Don't be shy. Y'all got it.
You want to start off, Gene? Sure.
Thank
it's really because the whole thing moves up to around D flat. So that note is like really, really important. So if you play a D natural, it's like wearing, you know, polka dot socks with a plaid tuxedo. And the other thing too is, and now Dave is amazing and plays all of this amazing stuff. But for somebody that's just trying to get a grasp on it, if you think in terms of an A flat pentatonic, or F minor blues or something, and then that would work, and then a D flat, and then up a half step, a D flat pentatonic, like that, and then to D minor. Am I making sense?
Makes total sense. Yeah.
Am I making sense to you guys? Or you all looking at me like, what is she talking about? In other words, do me a favor. Play the F minor. Just stay on the F minor. Just play. And just play like I'm gonna play a lot simpler than Dave. Dave can do it. So just play. Oh yeah, play the groove. Play the groove.
Okay. Anyone else?
Oh, straight here.
Ear. Okay. If you can lean on the ear as much as you can, it's going to be a better thing.
Right now.
Yeah.
But see, the easier thing to teach them all over the D flat is the D flat pentatonic scale, right? Can you play it? You play it for me? Da da dee da dee.
First one?
For over the next chord.
The next chord.
Yeah. I'm afraid of it. Just take that out. Can you do that? You can. Go. No, wait a minute. You can do that. Here, I'm good. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Don't just tell me you can hear it.
If you can, it's okay.
Da 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 dee da dee dee da dee da.
Oh, B flat.
Guys, one other thing I want, two other things I wanted to mention, I thought of while you were playing. One of the things that's hardest, a lot of times for people when they're just starting out is anticipating when something's gonna happen, when something's gonna change, how we gonna start, you know. So typically, would be, you know, that would happen. Everybody, nobody played that up front. They waited a day to play it, and then you were like, da da, okay, da 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 da, I got it now, you know. But you have to play the first note. And what happens is everybody's kind of standing around going, I'm not gonna be first, I'm not gonna be first, you better be first, I wanna wait and see what happens, not me. If you think you know where it is, or even if you're not 100% certain, you think it might be coming up, jump in. I'd rather hear you jump in and be wrong and somebody go, no, wait, than to have everybody waiting. The song's already started and then you fall in a measure or two later, okay? Also, is there a vamp at the end, or if you want to call it a vamp, are there 4 bars there that sometimes was suspect that it wasn't getting played maybe on the form? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go with one.
Yeah.
There's a-
Yeah.
You had a right idea. I just wonder how much have you heard the song? Like,
Yeah.
You just heard it.
you gotta go to the recordings.
Yes.
No, I've listened to it many times.
Well, but there was some doubt about where the solo, when you were soloing,
It's
where
in
it
the middle of like,
ended.
you know, and it's like a fiddle.
No, after that.
There's 4 more bars.
Da da.
Yeah, 4 bars.
T.
4 bars happen. So do it da da. Do it da da. Hit.
But then you guys thought that was the end. There's 4 more bars.
Oh, here we go. There's no-
Yeah. You have to know that, otherwise there's 4 bars of dead air and people are going, something's supposed to be happening here, I don't know what it is.
And I guess you can decide, like, if the person that's soloing is gonna finish those 4 bars.
Right.
Or if the person coming up is gonna, like, that's up to you guys to decide. But I'm sorry to do this, guys, but, you know, there's not a lot of us, but we're enjoying it. But the point to me is, I'd rather you walk out of here knowing something about one song than playing a whole lot of songs and knowing nothing about it. That makes more sense to me, right?
And Nikki just said in those 4 bars, maybe the soloist keeps playing there, right? Maybe the next soloist starts, maybe halfway through the person who was soloing ends off and the other person starts to take over. But this goes back to the first thing I said, you've got to be anticipating, you've got to be ready, you've got to know when the end is coming. You start looking around at the others and the others start looking to see, I'm ready to go. You know?
And those 4 bars, that's your chance to tell everybody, are you gonna take another course or not?
Yeah.
Because like as a bass player, if I kind of leave that empty, oh, they're gonna come right in. They're not, you know, if I wanna play another course, I better play through, perform.
Yes. Yeah.
And still they might take it away.
Plus, it also, it helps us, because we're accompanying you as soloists. It helps us to be able to frame something around what you're playing, but if that indecision is there, all of a sudden it's like, even if it falls on us, it's like, should I prod him to play more? Should I stop? Maybe someone else is gonna come in, you know? So,
So David, do you want to give me the last, the D minor?
That's B minor.
Huh?
I don't know the words of this one.
Booty-daddy. Right. So that, it's just that,
Yeah.
no, it's just this, right? So we did this. Right? And then you're at D minor, right? So you have that, right? So you've got now something in your kit that you can play over again. All of those notes are gonna matter. Now, Dave can play a whole bunch of stuff in between all those notes.
All notes that Dave says.
But the point is, you have this. It's right there. So can you guys just play a chord and then you guys play those 3 scales? You'll be tested at the end. I'm joking, but all right. So that's the F, right? Let's play it together. So just and just quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I'm still, yeah, we're doing it. Right? And then, wait, but let's do it. Da, 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 da. Wait. Da, 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 da. Wait. Just, I really want you guys to hear this, so it makes sense in your brain, right?
First one?
First one, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Next one, last one. Woo! We have some magic happening.
Let's check that one.
You did it?
Now you're making that part.
Yeah. Yeah, don't watch his fingers. Listen to his notes.
So Dave, would you demonstrate, just play through the form and just use just those scales.
Yes.
Now, which is gonna be a point that I was gonna make. You could just take those notes and with rhythm, make it infinitely interesting. Even though harmonically, he can play all kinds of stuff in through there. Just using that stuff, if you make it rhythmically interesting.
That's what I was gonna say, like, you don't mind, like, you can just think rhythmically, like, that's why they play off the melody, all these jazz greats, you gotta go to the recordings and they're hearing the melody. Like, it's important to know the notes. I know Jamie always tells me I play wrong notes, but the whole thing, I have the text to prove it. But I'm always, even if I'm playing whatever, going crazy, I'm always listening to time. I'm always trying to, even with just the F, if you notice the F is constant throughout the whole song. You can just groove with that F.
Yeah, so, but why don't you do that now with what Nikki was saying?
And then I'll do the scale now.
Okay.
Four more bars. We're trying to put it back.
Always learn this stuff by ear, stick to you better. Don't, like you've got lead sheets, learn it off the recording. Don't really charts, learn it by ear.
Okay,
All right, one more thing and then we'll leave this alone, I think so. But why don't you guys trade with each other? In other words,
I was just gonna suggest that, yeah, like
Oh,
on
okay.
response.
yeah, just go, all right.
so everybody will take one, trading back and forth with Dave, one time through. So if you wanna go first, second, third,
Are we allowed to, is that like the whole time, will that scale work? That's that last scale, the G, A, B?
it'll work at that point in the tune.
Yeah, it won't work because you have an A natural,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
don't wanna play an A natural against an A flat. You're gonna hurt my hand.
Don't get caught up on just the scale, that's what worries me.
Yeah.
Like always groove, like we love a lot of avant-garde music and like, they played some of those guys who can barely play their horn, but it's so quickened.
You know what?
Like,
Yeah.
Singing the stuff, like, it's always a good exercise if you learn to play it on the horn, then to put the horn, take the horn out of your mouth and sing it. So you really do get it here, okay?
Every university on the planet, and I teach, we all teach at universities, every university likes to sell books. I'm not gonna lie. They like to sell books and they like to give you a set of scales to play over everything, right? The people that played this music originally, some of them were very super knowledgeable about theory and harmony, but a lot of what they learned by sitting down and putting on a record and learning and listening to it, internalizing all of that stuff and building vocabulary from that. And then they turned it into something that was theirs. But it was really about this first before your eyes.
Yeah.
Eyes are good. It's important to be able to read, but it's more important to be able to hear music, because then you can play with these guys and it makes sense. You see what I mean?
that's totally.
Okay, let's do the trading. Let's do the trading.
You
So
got
you
that.
want the
I'm
first
gonna
one?
let them do it, but I'm
Well, no, they're gonna trade,
Call and response.
call and response.
Simple phrase.
Phrase.
No, just say something.
So they can use their scale.
But it doesn't, it's not, well,
Yeah, I know.
we'll talk about that later.
Here we go. 1, 2, 'Cause what I'd like for you guys to do is
That was really
what's
good.
Dave doing with what he's,
Why did we do that?
but he's also staying to what? What? Yeah, well, yeah, he's staying closer to what you showed you guys, whereas you're like trying to do other stuff and then you're stepping in a couple of post holes with some, little bit of
He's
stuff.
staying on one note, he's trying to branch off with that note.
Just use the scales.
nothing. I've heard, John Raleigh, admit nothing. If you don't know, if you don't tell everybody in the room that you ain't getting along, nobody knows. Half the time people don't know. But if you tell them, then they do.
That doesn't mean
That
you
doesn't mean
never
no-
smile, look like you're enjoying yourself,
Play another song, yeah.
you know? Because jazz has a bad habit sometimes of being overly serious. We're serious about what we're doing, but it doesn't have to be like, you know, you're attending a funeral.
I get as much joy out of sitting here listening to you guys do this as I do playing and singing. I really honestly do. Because from the time we started the song to now, I hear improvement. And I'm not just telling you that. You guys, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Don't do it, I am crazy. No, but really, I really do hear it. Because you're listening and you're taking in what we're all telling you. You know, these are things for you to practice. And this is what makes for a better musician. Forget just jazz. It makes a better musician. It's really important to listen. And everything we say is not the gospel. You know?
Well, everything I say is I don't know about the rest of these people.
No, but just, you know, take it in, because like, I know you're in band, in school and everything, and jazz band. So sometimes teachers don't have time to do this. You know what I mean? They don't have time to like, I'm actually glad it's just a few of you guys, really, because we can work on stuff, you know? You don't have this opportunity. So, this is great, go ahead and do something else.
Okay. What else did you guys work on?
That's it.